This is a harness, so everybody has one, even the kids have one. I have what we call an escape ladder. Wearing this, everything secure. As I hold on to the ladder and you make your way down. So this one I will tie to here and even to myself.
So where are we today?
In one of my secret playground. In the event of a crisis, this could be one of the potential blackout locations. I could probably build a shelter, start growing my own food. This is outdoor tactical, sells a lot of outdoor tactical stuff. Incidentally, it also happens to be one of the civil defense shelters.
Like a bomb shelter?
Yeah. These are things that I carry on an everyday basis. Should I encounter anyone who requires first aid treatment, I can straight away take out bandages. And then, of course, in case there's someone who has hypothermia, there's an emergency blanket.
Why would people ever get hypothermia in Singapore?
Let's say you lose too much blood. Yeah, you might feel cold.
Samuel, Ashton and Michael are part of a small but growing prepper community in Singapore. They are always on standby for what they call shit hits the fan moments, like being trapped in a fire or even the next World War. Many have thought them ridiculous or extreme in their preparations, especially prior to the COVID-19 outbreak.
Preppers don't typically reveal themselves. You don't want to go around telling people that you're prepping because you'll be the only one with the supplies when things happen and people will start coming to you for those valuable supplies.
Samuel, who's a financial risk analyst, got into prepping in 2003 when SARS hit Singapore.
Prior to that, we've never had such a situation.
Here's the latest on the SARS situation.
Couldn't get your hands on masks, didn't know what's going on. That episode, it made me realize that I need to be prepared next time, not only for this, but for anything that comes along.
It's a lesson that paid off in February this year when panic buying swept through the city after Singapore raised its DOSCON alert level to orange in the midst of a global pandemic.
So when people were going for the food, I was going for the medicine because I need not care about the basic stuff. I've already done that.
So what did he rush to get from the pharmacy?
Something I hope I never need to use. Everybody has one set of PPE equipment. Goggles, mask, face shield, gowns, cover everything. This is for the shoes. Special thing I did for COVID-19, get these kind of oxygen tanks. And I've got 2 of them. Should have 4, right? Or 5.
Yeah, why not 5?
I know, yeah. It can never end.
While Samuel is prepared to ride out any emergency with his home supplies, Ashton is prioritizing outdoor survival skills. Having been involved in disaster relief work in remote parts of Southeast Asia, he knows how important bushcraft can be, even in an urban jungle.
There is this one time where I'm in Cambodia and then there is some very serious flood going on. We'll be thinking like, if we are forced to move, how do we go about doing it? What are the skill set we need? And if we need to make an improvised float, how should we go about doing it? We start thinking and we start learning more survival skills. This dog tag is a bit special because it has some functions, you see. It's a type of first aid kit where if you have a deep cut, you can use it to stitch up. This one, you can use it as a saw. And the white color thing behind, this is something that you can light up and burn easily to kickstart a small fire. The other one is also my survival watch. So you can actually take out and use it as rope. Yeah, it's pretty strong. There's a compass, there's a built-in fire steel. Looks like this. Yeah.
Do you wear this every time you go out?
Yeah.
But not every prepper carries around fancy tools and gadgets. Michael, for instance, only has a simple first aid kit when he heads out. And it's not even for himself.
Look around for people who may be injured or in distress emotionally, and we render it. Situational awareness then becomes a habit that we form after a while.
At home, like most preppers, Michael's pantry is well stocked with staples.
This is something interesting. It's good because you literally don't need anything to cook. They have a heating pad inside. You just need to fill with normal temperature water. You don't even need boiling water, and you can heat up a whole meal.
With all the supplies that you have right now, right, how long can they last?
Probably 3 months to 6 months.
But prepping goes beyond stockpiling food. For Samuel, It's about being ready for large-scale disasters, whether in Singapore or overseas.
So this is where I keep my bug out bags. There's a bag for each family member. This is communication and lights. This is GPS phone. There's also a tracking device. Some of the medical stuff I have, I've got tourniquets. This is a small filtration device. A membrane inside here will actually filter the water to make it portable. These are actually tents. It doubles up as an emergency blanket.
How many bags is there?
6 in total. Whereby the petrol stations, you can't get any gasoline anymore. You have a set of wheels here.
His list of essential items has grown so long that he's run out of storage space at home. Since 2019, he's been paying $750 a month to rent this storage unit. Many of these items came in handy when he volunteered to help the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh, and when he went to Palu after the 2018 earthquake that left thousands homeless.
Yes, this is actually the body bags. So about 9 or 10 of them. I came across dead bodies. The survivors had a lot of problem in terms of transporting, putting it somewhere. So this would be an easy way of transporting those people who have died in a disaster.
Does your family know that you have this body bag here?
No, if anything did happen, I passed on. I guess I would expect my family to put me in a body bag. Otherwise, I'd be rotting away and causing more problems than anything else. That's just the reality of it.
The main survival aspect of parkour is to help you escape from danger, to access certain areas that are not easily reachable, to getting chased by bad people.
Many preppers also believe it is important to equip their children with survival skills.
If let's say someone were to try to hug Jalen or try to carry him, he has to use his legs to hook onto my leg to prevent me from carrying him. So it looks like this. Okay? Yeah. He can bite my hand, he can shout and scream. That gets a lot of attention.
Ashton teaches his son everything, from bushcraft and parkour to self-defense.
So once it starts to slow down, and they say,
As for Samuel, he's preparing his family for an even greater existential threat.
I've always worried about the fact that we live in the tropics and climate change is expected to have a severe impact on countries along the equator. So I'm thinking maybe I should just send my kids to study somewhere south, maybe New Zealand. So I plan now, so when they're old enough, they have that range of choices.
What do you think about the New Zealand plan when he told you?
I was a bit shocked at first because I may just leave everything that I have in Singapore. I've never been to New Zealand before, so I may not be able to adapt to the culture there.
If you're going to ask me why am I doing this interview itself, because I feel strongly that I want to share. So if someone may take away from this interview that, hey, I may need to do a bit of prepping, then I think I've contributed in that manner.